All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Specifically Devoid. If you're looking at the camera right now, it is just me. We have a very exciting opportunity for today's episode of A Talk With. So, there's one thing that I know would get a lot of talks, views on the podcast that I can't really talk a lot about because I don't have a lot of experience with it. And that is gaming and video games. But today, I got a hold of a real life gamer, someone who actually plays video games in real life. And they've agreed. So I'm going to go visit his room. He's a fellow student on campus. We're going to go visit his gamer lab. Is that what people who play is that what gamers call it? Like his studio, I guess. And we're going to see what the deal with gaming is. And hopefully we're going to learn a lot about this mysterious sort of world that I've sort of evaded for so long. So we're going to head over there now. You will see me and Sam soon. Sam will show me his gamer stuff. Interested to see what the world of gaming has for me. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this or not. We'll see. So I am here now. We have just arrived at the, would you call it a studio? A gamer space?
A studio, a gamer space.
The studio of our good friend Sam here. Sam is a real life gamer, of course. So yes, one thing I did know is that this plugs into the television.
Yes.
Interesting.
That's correct.
Is this the video game here, or is this?
No, that's actually a different thing. That's the TV.
Oh, this is the TV.
This is the TV, and this is the video game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the video game what's playing on the TV right now?
No.
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 Is that? Oh, that's a Roku. Never mind.
Yeah,
I know exactly what that is.
That's a Roku.
Yeah, of course. I heard Roku might be able to do video games. What do you think about that?
That sounds interesting. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do with this kind of thing, but I'm excited to see what they might do.
Well, you said the gaming also uses something like a remote control?
Yeah. They do they use this.
That's a steering wheel.
This is a steering wheel.
For a video game?
Yes. This is what most gamers use.
Most gamers use this. Okay, so this is like...
Exactly.
Do you mind if I grab it and take a
recording.
look at it?
Whilst I struggle.
This is really interesting. This is unlike anything I've ever seen before. And can this drive real cars too, or just video games?
Well, I mean, it would take a process, but you could probably get it to control a real car.
That's really cool. Now, is the word Wii misspelled on all of the Nintendo consoles? Because it's usually spelled W-E.
Wii, yeah. I mean, it is like a Japanese. It might be like a Japanese spelling, so I don't know about that.
Interesting.
Japanese company.
W-I-I. See, okay, I think I can figure out what each of these buttons on the controller represent. So just correct me along the way. So it looks like this is where you add video games, because given the plus sign. But also, this could be where you add video games, because it's also a plus. This is where you delete video games. This one I'm certain. This, I'm assuming, is for when you put it actually onto the TV. You have to press the home button to signify that you're home and not elsewhere.
Yeah. Like Pokemon Go.
Exactly like Pokemon Go. Would that be considered a video game?
That would be. I'd say that'd be considered a video game. Yeah. You have to make sure you're not doing anything dangerous while you're playing the Wii.
This, of course, turns it on or off.
Yes.
I'm assuming you're only allowed to have 2 video games at a time, 1 and 2. And I'm assuming this is just here for people who just get distracted while they're playing video games and want to fidget with something.
That's like a focus. That's a focus zone, basically.
Yeah. Now explain to me the strap.
The strap is very important. It's to make sure that You know, it's similar to a firearm safety.
Oh,
Basically, you make sure you
Shit. I broke it.
you did break it.
Fuck.
But basically, you wanna make sure that you're safe, and everyone around you is safe. And you're using this tool.
This is like a remote control. I got.
Yes.
Oh, wait a
There
minute.
you go. You're using it.
I'm okay. So you hold. Is this how all video games work? You hold the controller, and then.
Basically.
Interesting. It moves when. Look at this. It moves exactly how my hand moves. This is. Why aren't more people talking about this? This is breaking technology.
It really is. I don't know.
And this has been. How long has this been out?
The Wii.
Yes.
A little while now, I think.
A little while. This isn't like a 2021 new thing.
No, I think it's been a minute, as they say.
Wow, that's so fascinating. Well, what do you say we slap on a video game? Is that the correct phrasing? Slapping it on.
That is the correct phrasing. You're very good.
All right, let's slap on a video game. This is Mario Kart. So we'll set it up and see how this whole shebang works. All right, so we are in our gamer positions.
Yes.
Do I have to?
Yes.
No, it's.
Oh, can I do it?
Oh.
I can do it. Hey.
Mario Kart Wii!
Okay, that's very cool. So you did that.
You know, wear your safety strap. It's dangerous.
Oh, sorry. So how long have you been like playing video games?
Real answer, since I was like.
I'll turn down the Mario. The Mario.
The
So is Chris Pratt in this one, right? This is the video game Chris Pratt is in?
this is the Chris Pratt video game. This is the Chris Pratt movie video game.
So this is, I'll be hearing Chris Pratt's real voice in this.
Yes, Chris Pratt's Mario, iconic.
Okay, that's what I figured as such. So, sorry, back at the question at hand. How long have you been playing the games?
Probably when I was 10, I think, I started playing video games.
What do you think like led you to trying video games?
I went over to my best friend's house, and he put on Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PlayStation 2.
Oh wow! They have a Star Wars video game?
Yes.
That's neat. Ooh, so this is like a racing video. Oh, that's why it's wheels. That makes so much sense. All right, so
It helps with this game specifically, yes.
yes. So we have Chris Pratt here, Mario.
Chris Pratt.
That's Charlie Day. I think I can. Okay, I'm gonna play Seth Rogen.
I love that.
Or is that? Ooh, I want to play. That's like cool Seth Rogen. I want to play cool Seth Rogen.
Cool Seth Rogen, yeah.
Yeah, Funky Kong is the name of the character in the game. So would you say Star Wars is a gamer thing then?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So you started out. What was like the first video game you owned?
It's a great question. I think after playing video games at my best friend's house, it was like, we need to get one of these. So we did end up getting like Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PlayStation 2 at my house.
Nice.
Then after that was Lego Star Wars. Was probably the next thing. And then Crash Bandicoot Racing as well is something that comes to mind.
Oh, that's probably, is that similar to this game here?
Yes, somewhat.
Nice. So, alright, I'll ask you this. As an expert in the field, what would you say the top 3 video games are?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say this is probably one of the very very high on my list.
This one right here, Mario Kart?
Mario Kart, yeah.
Okay.
It was one of those games I grew up playing.
Oh, that's right, because this is not, I keep forgetting, this is not like 2021, this is like, growing up, so probably like, what, 2007?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like breaking technology at the time. I'm sorry, I continue to be impressed by something that probably a lot of people are like, oh my god, you know nothing about video games. I do not know the Wii. Because they spelled it wrong.
Yeah, it doesn't come up in search results
Yeah,
when you Google it,
Yeah.
Because they misspelled it.
Yeah, how am I supposed to figure out what it's about if they don't even spell the word
When
right?
keeps talking about the Wii, you Google WE and nothing comes up.
Every time, my Google autofills to WWE too, so like that makes it even harder.
Oh, yes, exactly. You just get diverted like even more.
Yeah. Now, I have heard people, when they play video games, go by different usernames online to sort of protect their anonymity. Do you have any like tips for people trying to figure out, like, if I'm trying to figure out what my gamer tag is it? Like, what tips would you have for someone trying to figure that out?
Well, so your first and last name is a great place to start, and then the year you were born.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so keep it really personal, so like people still will be able to kind of know who it is, but it's an online username, so it's anonymous.
Yeah.
That makes total sense.
Exactly. Yeah.
Would you say would you say making that your password as well would be just an easy, like, keep everything efficient?
But a lot of websites don't let you do that, so I'd recommend what you go ahead and you do is you put the date first, and then you put the name after.
Okay, so you do a flip-flop.
Yeah.
So it'd be very hard to guess. No one's gonna try to do
Exactly.
that. If say I am looking to get into gaming myself, what would you suggest is like a good place to start for me? This is a great introduction, by the way. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game.
This is a great place to start as well. It's just the classics, the Mario Kart, the Wii Sports.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing.
They put sports into video games?
They did put sports into video games.
That kind of seems counterintuitive, honestly, don't you think?
Well, you see, it's the those kooky people over at Nintendo. They're tricking you into playing sports on a video game console.
Oh, is that because people who play video games tend not to engage in physical activity as much? Now, do you personally attend like tournaments for video games and such?
I did once. I've been to PAX East, which is a video game convention in Boston, a couple of times now, and I did go and compete in a Dead or Alive beach volleyball tournament for fun.
And that's really interesting. Well,
for the bit, if you will.
How did you fare in that tournament?
I did very well, despite it being my first time playing the game, and but then they forgot about me in like the third bracket.
Oh wow!
Yes,
so you were robbed
Yes.
of your Dead or Alive beach volleyball championship.
Yes, exactly.
Do you think your injustice will ever be solved?
I mean, someday, hopefully.
I'm gonna send this out to the person who runs PAX East.
Yeah.
You said it was called.
Yes.
You need to do a redo of your Dead or Alive beach volleyball tournament because Sam was
2016
was doing very well and was forgotten about. And if you're trying to be like sports, that's a sports crime. I'm pretty sure. So
exactly. Yeah, you can get like the ESPN or whoever they are.
Yeah, the official sports authority, ESPN. Which stands, of course, for the Elite Supports People Network of people who make rules about sports.
Yes, that sounds correct.
Yes. That last part is not in there, it's silent. I haven't lost this time. You came in 6th place and I came in 9th, which is not funny for any reason.
This is very good for me.
This is very
I'm
good
doing very well.
I am doing... This says 9th, but I think that was for the race. I am in 11th place. Now, do you think, this is me sort of coming up with ideas, do you think there is a possibility where there could one day be a video game that consists of many different video game characters from throughout video game history?
I think so. It'd be like, how'd you go about doing it? You'd probably make it like, you could make it like a fighting game, couldn't you?
That would be really interesting, yeah. Have them fight against each other. But that would be hard because you'd have to exclude. I know a lot of people who they aren't gamers, but they have the game Animal Crossing,
Yeah.
and I know that video game is all about like making villages and stuff. So it'd be hard because games like that, I feel, wouldn't have a chance to be represented.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess yeah. I don't know how they go about doing that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see for sure.
Yeah. I don't know how I've just gotten first place, but I have apparently.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Do you think you'd be able to bring that to PAX East in the near future? Is that like the big gaming tournament?
It's a big like convention thing.
Oh, gotcha, like
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Like Star Trek, exactly.
Okay. I should try something new with how I approach this. I'm gonna approach this the remote method.
I'll try that too then.
Just like this.
Yes.
I don't think I'm gonna take it out of the wheel because it'd still be good to turn down.
I've taken it out of the wheel against my will.
This is exactly.
That's a real gamer stance right there.
Actually, here we go. I need to be like this so I can still touch the 2 button.
Yeah.
Because obviously 2 means go.
Two.
One thing I will immediately note is that this makes it hard to do manual mode.
Oh yes,
I can't
forgot
drift.
that you have selected manual mode.
I found drifting was easy because I figured the B stood for brake. So I just pressed the B button as I turned, and that seemed to work.
Yeah, I mean that's really all there is to this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All gaming really is just word association.
Yeah.
See, it's fun because driving is normally like a very stressful activity, but I find that Mario Kart is a very relaxing game to play.
Yes.
Is this like a game people use to unwind with their friends? One that maybe helps them keep their friendship strong because they're both just driving around.
Quite the opposite, actually. I think this is a place people go to destroy their own friendships on purpose.
Really?
Sabotage. Yeah, it's like playing Monopoly, really, if you're familiar.
Oh, gotcha. Do you think, speaking of Monopoly, do you think like board games just don't stand a chance anymore? Now that video games are sort of becoming
As a
the norm?
matter of fact, they're actually making video game versions of board games.
Interesting. Do you think they'll ever come out with board game versions of video games?
I think so. I hope they do. I want to see that avenue explored.
Yeah, I hope the medium of board games doesn't go away because of this gaming boom that seems to have just recently started. Is there any video games that allow you to bring them like on the go?
Well, there's one. We previously discussed it. It's called Pokemon Go.
Oh yes, but that's on your phone. That's
On your phone.
an app, not a
Oh,
game.
that's true. That's fair. Pokemon.
Interesting.
Pokemon Go is based off of the game Pokemon Go.
Is Pokemon based off of the game? Because I always thought that Pokemon was just like a TV show, and then they made the Pokemon Go game.
Yes, and then they made a bunch of games after that.
Oh.
In very quick succession. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's very cool. And those games you can take them just with you wherever you go.
Exactly.
That's very cool. What would you say is your biggest like gaming accomplishment?
I'd have to say, making it to the third bracket, like in that Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball Championship.
It's incredible.
Would be the highlight of my gaming career, I'd say.
I'll have to. What medium is this beach volleyball game on? I'll have to give it a try.
Where do they make it now? That's actually a great question.
I've stumped even an expert.
I know. I think it's on the Xbox. No, that's a lie. It's on the Xbox 360.
That's the Bill Gates one, right?
That's the Bill Gates.
Okay, gotcha. See, I know my stuff.
Yeah.
I should have come in here more confident in my gaming knowledge.
You're doing great.
I'm doing wonderful.
Yeah.
I know a lot more than I thought I would. I do want to ask. I'll bring it onto the camera. This has been intriguing me all night. Is this a gaming thing?
It is a gaming.
This guitar, I'll show you guys. It doesn't have any strings. I'm assuming this is for the remote.
Yes.
So, and then you play the game like a guitar.
Yes.
What Okay, my next question. This is how people play the game, and what makes it difficult.
Yeah.
Because, like, what's stopping people from just laying it on their lap and doing a finger per button?
Well, you can definitely do that, actually.
Oh, that's not, like, against the rules of gaming or anything?
No.
Okay, interesting. So this is me play music with this
Yeah.
on the video game. That's really cool. Guitar Hero, it's called. I'll give these guys a shout. If you've never heard of Guitar Hero, they apparently make a music video game that's really cool. I'll have to show this to James. I know he's really into playing guitar, so this will be really cool to him to find out.
Yeah.
Well, Sam, this has been a learning experience for me. I'm sure it's been a learning experience for our audience at home.
I hope so.
Is there any parting words you'd like to leave our audience with before we close this interview?
Video games are cool. You should play them.
Video games are cool. Well, Sam, thank you so much. From us here at Specifically Devoid, get the t-shirts at ProWrestlingTees.com, the Devoid store. I've been me, you've been you. Bye.
Bye.
I love you.